Be brave, so Ulfrey. Don't run from your fears. Say tentacles, proudly and boldly, and let the shadows of your past recede. Welcome back to enough Pathfinder, Wrath of Righteous. Welcome. So the last couple of videos were kind of uneventful and eventful at the same time. I'm getting a lot of comments on how could you do that to Lan. Look, it just happened. I didn't plan it. You know, these things happen. I feel terrible, and I tell you what, if I end up finding out that one, he dies, I'm going to cry. Two, you know, yes, I understand that I may have to kill Darian, but it's tragic. What can I say? I had a lot of emotions about it. It's tragic. There's nothing I can do about it. So some advice I was given is do my army stuff first. And then move, because a couple of days will go, and then maybe do some army stuff after moving. So, army stuff. I want clerics. Apparently I no longer get clerics. Yeah, apparently I no longer get clerics. Headhunters. Okay. I really would like another general. One that could do a bigger party. But it's not giving it to me. She's archery, so it's not giving it to me. See, I don't know what to do. Like I said, I have my level 6 army here. Just to kind of... I wonder if we swap some out. Hold on, let's do some swapping about. See... Oh, heap of Houndmasters here. What if we take out... That drops... Oh, can't. Hold on. Swap out. Still keeps us at 6. Mind you, though, the fact that they have 159 hit points is probably the best that they stay. I know paladins can heal, but I've only got 2 pallies. No. It doesn't change it to 7. I fear that once we get down to the 7, we'll be a bit screwed. Okay, they are all there. Okay. I feel like I'm on the wrong army. Hold on. Imagine starting a video doing this. They will put up the 7 that way by literally just staying here. But then that leaves me with no one running around. However, that does give me her. suppose since she's no army, she's not gonna... Okay. Sign general. Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to assign her, but it won't let me. Why won't it let me assign her? Ha! I take it I can't assign her for another 3 days? Is that maybe what it is? Ooh. Did I make mistakes? There's a possibility I just made big mistakes. Okay. Gang. I've never been there, but yeah. Okay. Things have not gone well. I may have made mistakes. Oh well. Just have to deal with it. Just have to deal with it. Sword of Valor, the great relic of the Crusades, mysteriously changed upon coming into contact with the commander. What does this mean? Clerics and wizards could shed some light on... So the researchers were divided on what exactly happened to the Sword of Valor. However, they did point out that the banner had belonged to Imode back in her mortal life and that it had gained miraculous properties as if anticipating the ascension of its owners to divinity. Could its current change be an indication of the commander's great future? Oh no! 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 Lan asks for an audience! Lan wants to speak with the commander about what he can do to help her and the crusade. It's too soon! It's too soon! Okay. 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 Lan looks resolute and serious. Titania von Shire, we've got ourselves settled in here, so it's time to go back for the mongrels. If we don't do it, Sol will keep stalling until Imode herself comes down to drag him. Okay. Why do you want to go back for them? You showed them the light of heaven. The shield maze has fallen. The ancient mongrel prophecy has come true. They want to go up to the surface, but they're afraid of taking the first steps on their own. I can understand them. My father would have never gone to the surface if my mom hadn't encouraged him. Everyone needs support before taking an important step. Besides, you help the young ones, save them from the eternal curse, or whatever that demon and Wendigo tried to cast on him. If they don't follow you now, I'm afraid another Savamelech might come along and take advantage of them again. Why are you coming to me with this now? Lan hesitates. Oh, you know, I just had so much on my plate. First we were running around putting out fires in Kennebraes, then we were running away from gargoyles, and then we were running to save Dresden. Why do we run to the caves now? I could ask the Queen to summon the mongrels as the Crusaders. So would like a real decree with a seal. But asking you is easier for me. Asking a queen about such a little thing is awkward, and you don't seem to have anything to do right now. You know, because managing a huge fortress is so easy. Well, let's go. We can always use more fighters. Lan smiles. Call me when you're ready to go. I'll be waiting. I'm going to be scared every time we see him. Okay. I'm gonna be petrified every time I see him. Okay. So, I wanted to go to Green Gates, but I feel like we're going back to Kennebrace. So I'd like to do that next. This journey's going to take 2 days and 12 hours. Uh-oh. Okay. Darian is encumbered. Why are you encumbered, my love? Look, if I'm going for the... Really? Really? You're that encumbered? Dude, get over yourself. They're fatigued, that's why. Nothing I can do about it. Hello? Oh. Oh, well, that's rude! Of all the scrolls that Intendant gave us, you chose this one? Really? It didn't even occur to you that this was a problem? How are we going to face our mentor now? This is just a spell well, long story short, it will help us against the demons. We still want to be safe from the demons, don't we? The young man who stands staring at something squirming in the center of the meadow turns his gaze to you. Oh, seems like we got reinforcement, and it's the commander, no less. What is that? This is a cluster of flexible, elongated, pulsating objects. It's what? These are sprouts of plants whose behavior seems highly uncharacteristic of plants. You can call it a demon trap. Yes, definitely a demon trap. They only look like ropes that are wider at the base and narrower at the ends and suddenly gain the ability to move. Are you trying to say, like, tentacles? By the way, did you know that one of the 8 tentacles of a male octopus is also his reproductive organ? We don't use words like this here. Like pollen? Yes, that's right. The plant shoots, full of pollen. And who are you? The young man salutes you hastily. We are Crusaders, Commander. The squires of Sir Ulfred, Commander. He will be here shortly once he finishes inspecting the positions. We are preparing for battle. What happened to you? We were escorting rescued prisoners to Kennebrace after we heroically liberated them. The young man beams with pride. But there's an issue. Those from whom they rescued, now they pursue us. So our leader and mental noble Sir Ulfray decided to take the defensive position and fight. And we tried to get ready for battle. The young man looks hesitantly at the squirm of plants. So where is your leader? He is here and hurrying to appear before you. The Asima standing before you screams of chivalry. His armor and gear have seen many battles, but they are carefully polished. Every belt is properly fitted, and every buckle sparkles. The Asimir gallantly greets you. My sincerest greetings to you, Commander of the 5th Crusade, the heroine of battle of Kennebrace and the battle for Dresden. Meeting you was an indisputable honor for me. I am Sir Alfred, a loyal follower of divine Immodea, a knight, a nobleman, and a crusader. These young men are my squires, and we... The knight interrupts him and turns his gaze to the sprouts springing forth from the ground. His eyes go wild. What is this? Sir, as we were about to depart the garrison, the intendant Arcanist gave us a scroll that creates a demon trap. We decided that now is the best time to use it. It's a very good trap. These, wriggling serpent-like grabbers can firmly hold a demon. Exactly. These rope-like moving, sprouting pseudopods have the optimal shape to grab and immobilize a demon. Why don't you just call them tentacles? The first squire grows pale. The second one clutches his chest and steps back. A martyred expression appears on Sir Ulfrey's face, and he seems to struggle for a moment, and then he says, I respect your opinion immensely, Commander, for it is born out of your wisdom and experience, and yet it does not seem to me that these vine-like magic devices deserve to be called that. But still, what's your problems with tentacles? The squire gives you an accusing look. The knight adjusts the strap on his armour with a nervous gesture. I am flattered by the interest of such a heroic leader to my humble self, but if you will allow me, I would prefer not to answer the question about my issues with the limbs typical of octopuses and other sea creatures. They are connected to the harrowing and traumatic episode in my past, one I prefer not to remember. I am positive that compared to the scale of affairs and tasks the leader of the Crusaders must face every day, this issue is insignificant and hardly worthy of a mention. Oh, forgive our tactless questions, noble sir. Darian gives the knight a disarming smile. Every person has the right to have secrets of his or her own, and it would be most disrespectful of us to infringe on this right. I thank you for your tact and sympathy, my noble comrade in crusade and my kindred celestial blood. The knight nods gallantly to you. I'm doing it. Be brave, Sir Ulfrey. Don't run from your fears. Say tentacles, proudly and boldly, and let the shadows of your past recede. A fire flares in the knight's eyes. What heartfelt words! I am humbled and grateful that you took the time to address me and the dark corners of my soul. So to speak, I feel like your words have awakened something in my soul, something worthy of pride. We have cleared up the question that troubled me. Now it is the time to turn our attention to more pressing matters. Tell me, my squires, did you brief the commander and outline the gravity of our situation? Yes. No, I don't remember. I think something was said about a very, very nasty demon. The knight sighs. I beg your pardon, I ask that you not judge these young men harshly. They cannot be blamed for the lack of diligence. They are just young. They have not yet fully mastered the art of war and have not realized the importance of discipline. In time, they will become the pride of the Crusaders' force. I am certain of it. The squire smiles as he listens to the knight's words. The second squire proudly thrusts out his chest as he discreetly tries to wipe a clump of mud off his armor. Oh, looks like these guys are standing by the leader. Just like this yakker of yours, the assassin must be a good mentor. I wouldn't jump to the conclusion so hastily. The loyalty of soldiers can be either a sign of competent command or a sign of blatant convincence. As for the knight yakker, the best way to describe him would be a good plant growing in bad soil. It's still too early to know what fruit this plant may bear. I'll brief you myself, Commander. A monster really is pursuing us, but it's not a demon. It is something even more hideous and unnatural. A demonad. The assessment of it is very, very nasty creature. It is accurate. My squires and I raided its lair and liberated several prisoners. This thing was going to drag to the abyss. But now the monster is coming after us, and I estimate it will be here in half an hour. We plan to fight. I'll be happy to help you. This is wonderful, Commander. It will be an honor to fight by your side. Please prepare yourself for a very, very nasty demodand. Will be here soon. Hey, I'm not one to judge the very nasty Demodan's appearance here, okay? It is a very, very nasty one. If he says so, it's a very, very nasty one. The creature that appears before you looks alien, disgusting even to those accustomed to the abominations of the world wound. Very, very nasty. It's a fitting description. Its flesh seems to boil and melt, and long dark growths constantly shift and stretch along its flesh. The demon stares at Sir Ulfrey. A mortal with the blood of heaven. I recognize your smell. It was you who dared break into my lair and steal my offering to my masters. For this, you will become an offering of yourself. You and everyone with you. Are you trying to threaten me with your puny weapons? It would barely scratch me. But I can crush you like a maggot. I am the commander of the 5th Crusade, and these people are under my protection. You hear that, monster? We are not only one standing against you, our heroine and leader stands with us. Be afraid, monster, for your final hour of villainy is at hand, and the Glorian has come. And don't try to threaten me with your might, your invincibility, or even those. The knight casts a wary glance at the demonad's ever-shifting skin growths. Disgusting appendages. For the strength of a true knight is not in his shield, sword, or armor. A brave heart is my sword, and my faith is a righteous cause my shield. Yet even more importantly, the knight casts a glance at you and then grins at the monster. This knight has the power over tentacles. Wait, this knight has the power of tentacles. Yay for the tentacles!
Close ranks.
Tentacle time! Tentacle time! Gonna get our tentacle on. Okay, this is something sus. I feel sus. I would say it's evil. Yes? Chaotic evil. Faith-stealing strike? Sir Ulfrey, are you okay? Sir Ulfrey, are you okay? Did he die? Did Sir Ulfrey die? I think he did.
Matricium Turino.
Poke it.
Esme, Axel, yes.
Alright, we had a great opener there. What's going on?
Amaranda gratius. Nav, er, ormar.
No, okay. Yeah, I think so. I think dude died. My tentacle-fearing dude has died. Try again.
Nav, er, ormar.
Nope.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ooh.
Magritium turi.
Yay, squires!
Arti.
Retreat is not an option. You won't survive me.
Okay. Yeah, we lost. No, he's still there. Oh, he's still there. He's still alive. Guys, Sir Ulfrey is still alive. Sir Ulfrey catches a breath, looking around the battle. I thank you for your help, Commander. And I thank you even more for persuading me to confront my fears. No more twisting, elongated, vine-like things for me. Now, when I see tentacles, I will boldly exclaim, "These are tentacles!" I like to kill monsters that threaten me, especially ones with tentacles. Cutting off tentacles with which evil grasps our homes and hearts will make the world a better place, the knight solemnly pronounces. Before you move on to do great things that lay ahead of you, allow me to present you with a small gift. A humble knight, no matter how noble, could hardly possess something that would surprise you, but let this gift serve as a memento of our encounter. An agile hand axe. It can bypass damage reductions. Oh. So who wants a new weapon? Who can have an axe actually? Hold on. I could. There you go. I have an axe. But everything will end this time. But it could have ended another way. Our commander, Sir Knight Ulfrey, is truly the best commander, sir. I believe we're safe only after I find myself inside the walls of Canabreas. A motto is very great for this night. I must definitely explain this to my squires. I believe we're safe only after I find myself inside the walls of Canabreas. Demodads are much worse than regular demons. Do you ever get a feeling it might not be dead? Here. Oh, no, we're okay. We don't need to rest. I was going to say we should rest, but we're okay. make something nice. What can we have? A spicy pastry. Do you know what we used to do with witches like you? Lock them up in the threshold and throw away the key. Are you talking about Nenio? I wonder, do you perceive a logical connection between this deplorable custom and the subsequent demise of the country in which it practiced? Damn! It is true, though. Let's face it, witches were burned because they were a little bit smarter. I'm redheaded. Though I'm currently going grey. The gargoyle attack should have undermined troops' morale, but the boost from the march on Dresden seems to have outweighed it. What of it, Parlictor? Disappointed you won't have the chance to feel superior to the panicking crusaders? Then again, you only serve out the duty, not out of your own sense of pride, if I recall correctly. Okay, 4 hours for her. Okay. I really... I was going to move him around, but to be honest, I don't actually know what to do here. I'll hold off and, you know, there's no point meeting it. We should be fine. Okay. Ha! Really? We're still gonna... Should be no fights in Kenabres, though, so... I don't understand why we have to do this whole travel sequence. Oh, we can go back to Market Square. Okay, cool. The fun thing is trying to remember what voice I gave the the leader of the mongrels. Should be interesting. Blade of no escape. This cursed sword belongs to a young mongrel, the son of a chief who dreamed of reaching the surface. No matter how he tried, his every attempt at daring escape failed, and he met his inglorious death in the shades of the underground. Why? I don't see many mongrels. I hear them, so it's fine.
Our path leads on.
Okay, I'm a little confused as to where I'm going. Mine. Chief. Chief Sull sits silently, either deep in thought or dozing. He is holding a package. Chief, we're back. You won't believe where we've been. The things we've seen. You and the tribe need to come and see for yourselves. Sull flinches, as if jerking away. Ah, Lan and the Uplander. That was quick, but no. We won't be going anywhere. We won't be seeing anything. Chief Sull, we've come to take the mongrels to the surface. We were going to do it ourselves. You think we lost our nerve? No. We have our reasons. No one said you were cowards. I came to say the way up is clear and we need you. The entire crusade world needs you. Look, this is the commander of the 5th Crusade, and she is calling you to fight with her. Lan stops, looking closely at Sull. Or did something happen I don't know about? Wendog came. She took Dyra. Wendog? She showed up again? I didn't think she'd be brazen enough. Clearly I underestimated her. What does she even want coming here? What happened here? We waited. Such things shouldn't be rushed. We waited and Wendog came. She started talking, she did. Smooth as silk, saying that Uplanders would kill us all and that we needed demon power to overcome them. But no one listened. She didn't like that. And next day, Dyra went out to gather healing moss. When Doug took her alive, she left a message for us, warning us against trying to get out or else. Let me guess, she's only gonna let you out if you obey her? Wendog, I thought she couldn't stoop any lower. What are the mongrels doing now? They're troubled. Everything's in turmoil. We thought we should go get Dyra, but go where? No one knows where Wendog is. No one knows anything. So we wait and we think. You have one answer for everything. Wait and think! Lan throws up his hands. You've been doing this for decades. I don't know why I expected anything else. Oh, where is Wendog hiding? How should I know? She is like Shadow. She disappeared without a trace, just swept away. I think I know where she is. Wendog and I had a secret spot. When she used to get upset or angry, she'd say she was going to live there forever. A big cave, warm, dry, and there's no way to sneak in without being seen. It's a perfect hideout. All right, Chief, we'll bring back Dyra and give Wendog what's coming to her. We are one tribe. We won't go anywhere without Dyra. Just get her back and we can go to the Crusaders. We will take care of everything, Chief. I promise. Oh damn, it's time. It's time. Wendog's gonna get her go, but we need a rest, because we are fatigued. We are very, very fatigued. Can we just like... Yep, right here. Nap time. I have been ruminating on recent events, especially the story of Stolt and Vane. And I have come to realize something. Life is the most precious thing we possess. And yet, not every form of existence has the right to call itself life. Okay. By my count, this is perhaps the third time you've opened your mouth and actually said something worth hearing. Alright, that was... I don't know who's talking at times. But yes, that was Regil, and he did not sound like that. Failed to weaken the corruption. The corruption! Okay. Well, you know what that means then. We need to go find... We gotta go find our first chum of the underground. Our first dark chum of the underground. Titania, are you okay there? Titania, Titania! Are you okay there? No? No? A bit confused? It's fine. There she is. Wendoug, sitting over a corpse that has been ripped to shreds, looks up and notices. Look who's back. Did Sal come crying that I was holding Dyer hostage? What a snitch. Lan shudders. You knew her. She was one of us. Oh, so what if I knew her? What does it matter? I do what I want, and I don't care what other people think. You killed one of your own. I make sacrifices to Savamelak in exchange for his blessings. But this fool, I killed for pleasure. I clawed her heart out with my bare hands. Wendoug smiles. You are an absolute insane. Admit it, Wendu. You're just broken. Wendoug chuckles. Keep underestimating me, Lan. You'll die with the same surprised look on your face. And how does this help you? Now Sal will know you have nothing to hold over him. Wendoug licks her lips, her eyes glowing green in the dark. Oh, will he find out? How exactly? Do you really think you're getting out of here? Oh, you're alone. We can easily overpower you. Oh, I'm not alone, Lan. My master has not left me. Even now, I feel his cold breath on my neck. Wendoug's voice drops to a whisper. He's watching. Lan looks around. There's no one here. He doesn't have to be here to know and see everything. So you've been hiding in this cave the whole time, like a rat. Wendoug stretches and licks her lips lazily. Attack me and you'll find out how I've been spending my time. You've been killing demons, and you've been practicing on cave slugs. It won't be much of a fair fight. Oh, I had a good teacher. He opened my eyes to many things. My master, Savamelak. Enough talking, you murderer!
I'll bathe in your blood.
Da 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 da. What are we doing? What are we doing? How's your footing? Not very good. Good. Hey, Lan, show her how a real bowman. Okay, you meant to show her how to. She's on the floor, Lan. Come on, stop embarrassing me. She would be considered evil, yes?
Out of my sight!
Yes.
Kneel before me.
Please don't fall over, Rachel. I don't rightly know. Because you're evil? Oh, Lan, finish her.
Endure this.
Finish her! Come on, Lan. I get it. You're missing because she's your chum and you don't want to hurt her. But you know.
Not like this.
And Rachel fell over. Wendrick jumps back, clutching at her wound, but immediately falls to her knees. Enough! That's enough! I want to talk to you. What is there to talk about? It's not too late. The unworthy Wendrick will serve you. I realize now you are the chosen one of the gods. There has never been anyone like you. Allow me to become your slave. Lan looks at his former friend with an unconcealed revulsion. Oh, this is too much even for you. Stop it. I can't watch you humiliate yourself. I don't know who you are, but you're not Wendoag. I will be everything my mistress commands. Yikes! I mean... Yikes! I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Do you understand now that the power given to you by the demon is worth nothing? You don't need the so-called gifts of the abyss to become stronger. Yes, you were right. I was wrong. I am a lowly worm, not capable of understanding your wisdom, but I will try. I will try like never before. Now I realize I must serve you, the strongest of the strong. Allow me to become your slave. I think for the first time in your life you're actually speaking from the heart, Wendu. But I'll never understand you. To hell with you. I don't know about the commander, but I am sick of listening to you. On one hand, I do not trust her at all. Her master is always listening, is always watching. Then, on the other hand, I'm thinking, redemption? Yeah. But she did murder a whole bunch of mongrels at the beginning. God knows how many mongrels at that. She did just murder Dyra. She tried to murder me. I don't know. I don't think her goodness is And yet, in games like this, I'm like, I really want all the companions that I can get. However, if this game is like, the way some games go, if I accept her, Lan could leave, and I don't want Lan to leave. So, leave while you can, and I will not repeat the offer. No, I won't leave. I've realized my mistake, mistress, and I must pay for it. I must serve you. Do anything you want to me, but allow me to become your slave. There could be no greater honor for me. Enough! Do you think anybody here still believes you? You can't even lie anymore, Wendu. Can I mid-save it? I cannot! You are an interesting specimen of a dumb but stubborn creature. Yes, yes, you're right. I had nothing against you. I still don't know. I actually had to pause it and think about it. I did have a quick nosy. I want to know if Lan left. What I found at the moment is no, but there's going to be complications. And honestly, I'm going to regret this. Fine. You may join me. Yes, mistress. I will do everything you command. Just say the word. Wendigo grins triumphantly, turning to Lan. Hey, Lan. You didn't expect us to be in it together, huh? You'll have to accept your old friend. You realize she'll betray you the moment you turn your back, right? Lan looks at you with distrust, then turns to Wendigo. I don't know why you're doing this, but I know it won't last long. It's just a matter of time before you betray us again. Right. We have already established that Lan is going to hate us regardless. Okay? We have established this. That Lan will hate us regardless. Okay? We have already broken his heart. We went with the complete dishonest Darian, who is the complete and opposite of our sweet, sweet Lan. I might as well go down this hole. Get out of it.
Let us not hesitate. You are my favorite aide. A failure is just a step to a success.
By Dira, the Mongol trader has been ripped apart as if by a pack of wild animals. Do you know what I should have done? I should have saved it. I should have saved it. It's too late. It's too late. We're... She is going to betray us. Lan is absolutely right. Oh, maybe I made a mistake. I feel like I've made a mistake. Wrong way. I do. I feel like I made a mistake. Sul is waiting for you near the gates, surrounded by Mongols. You returned, but Wendell is alive. How is that possible? She went right past me. She said the commander accepted her. She said, don't miss me too much, Chief. Sul is seething with anger, his face turning a deep red. What about Dyra? Is she dead? Only the living can correct their mistakes, and Wendigo will serve me until she is paid for what she has done. Oh! I've just done a Staunton, haven't I? I have. I've just done a Staunton. You speak reasonably, but it's not you she hurt. It's easy for you to say. Hope is the strength of the Crusades. That includes the hope of redemption. The commander isn't like you and me, Chief. She thinks Wendigo can atone for what she's done, although personally I don't believe it. Dyra died, but we all need to move on. She wasn't your tribe. Move on. What do you know? Her death is a huge loss for us all, but the commander is right. We're crusaders, aren't we? We have a duty and we've got to fulfill it. Even if bad things are happening to good people all around us. Even if it hurts. We can't put off anymore. It's time for the underground crusaders to become crusaders on the surface. Saul lets out a coarse, gurgling sigh. Well, then it's time. Lead on, man. Lan raises his hand in defense. No. Titania von Shire is our commander. She will lead you. Saul turns to you and straightens up with an effort. Well, Commander, thank you for not forgetting us. We are crusaders. You are the crusade commander. Lead the way. We shall follow. Ay. Oh dear. Mistakes were truly made, and I don't know how to get out of here. How do we get out of here? Mistakes were made. We will live with the mistakes. We will be fine. This will be fine. Everything will be fine. That is the motto of this entire playthrough. Everything will be fine. I feel like that's an omen.